In this video I'm going to go over configuring time for a Cisco switch using Network Time Protocol, or NTP. Purpose for configuring time is several different things, including synchronization of other network devices, or even making sure your time and date stamps in the Cisco switch are accurate. I'll start off by showing the current clock on this switch that was reset, and as you can see it's off quite a bit. It shows 1993 for the year. It is actually 2017, so what I will do is change that using the clock time zone. Oh, well, I need to get into configuration mode. Config T, clock, time zone, Pacific Standard Time, -8, which is UTC, -8 hours. We also do Pacific Daylight Time, so that will be clock, summertime, Pacific Daylight Time, recurring. And we'll do another show clock, and as you can see it's no longer UTC, it is now PST, and because of the difference in hours it is no longer March 1st, it's February 28th. I was instructed by a Cisco TAC engineer when setting up NTP to make sure you do no NTP, although I did not get a reason. He said do it twice actually, so I do that. Show NTP Associations, and there should be nothing there, and it says not enabled, so that's good. Your switch may or may not be able to ping public host names. Mine currently does, but in case yours doesn't, I'm gonna ping the time server that we're gonna connect to. This one should resolve and reply, and it does. In case yours doesn't, use the IP name server, and if you have an internal DNS server, I recommend using the IP address of that. If not, if you don't have one, you can use a public IP address as long as you can connect to it, and I would use a public IP address for this one's Google's DNS server, and you should still be able to ping your wonder why that's like that. Okay, it's working now. That's strange. It also had a different IP address than the first time it resolved, and now it has a different IP address. Perhaps with their redundant network connections, it just happened to get caught in the middle of a change. So another reason to use host name instead of IP address, because in case of fault tolerance, or if their internal IP scheme ever changes, host name using DNS should resolve it correctly. So as you can see, we can now ping the correct host name and get a reply. Let's see. I am going to show NTP Associations, and it's still not there, mainly because I just changed the IP name server. I have not actually assigned the NTP server. So NTP server time dot nist.gov, and basically I'm telling it to use time.nist.gov as the NTP server as the source to get our time from. And now I am going to try checking out the associations, and as you can see, it's got an asterisk there and a tilde. The tilde means it's configured, and the star means that it is master and is synced. I'll just do that one more time, and it's good. Let's see, I will now do a show clock. Oops. And now it shows March 1st, 2017 at a little after 10 p.m., which is correct. And I will do show logging. And let's take a look at the last entries. It shows a wrong date and time. But let's try updating that. It does still show 1993. Let's go and change our interface to port 10 on the switch, and we'll shut it down, and we'll bring it back up. That shutdown command should update the log file. So back here, and we'll do show logging, and now it shows March 2nd, which is actually still March 1st. It shows that it's 6 in the morning, even though it's actually 10 at night, so there's a difference of 8 hours. Even though we should put time zone to Pacific Standard Time, it's still showing UTC in the log files. Reason for that, let's do show run, and it's right here, these top 2 lines. Right here. We need to add one little change to that. So config T, and it needs to have local time at the end of both of those. And let's do local time. Let's do show logging. And let's see, now we have the last entry shows March 1st, 2200 hours, which is in 3 minutes, which is 10:03 my time, which is correct. That's basically it. Make sure that you write your config so it's saved, and we should be good to go. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.